I'm Tom Krupp for SWONET News.
And I'm Susan Basilia. We're here at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis for Service Selection Night for the surface warfare community.
274 first-class midshipmen will be selecting their first ship, which they'll be reporting to after graduation in May.
They'll be choosing DDGs, minesweepers, and amphibs, and going to places like Pearl Harbor, Norfolk, and Japan.
We hope you enjoy watching your future shipmates as they take their first big step in the surface Navy.
The first-class midshipmen began filing into Memorial Hall early, eager to get a look at the board listing the available ships and talk over their choices with friends.
They had a lot to consider. Did they want a chance to serve aboard a Aegis platform DDG? Did they have family in Norfolk? Or did they want to see the world like these three classmates and future shipmates who are headed to Sasebo, Japan on USS Juno?
Vice Admiral Terry Etnier got things rolling with a brief address to the crowd. He reminded the mids about the importance of their mission.
There's no higher calling than what you're about to embark on.
He also had some reassuring words for midshipmen who are not among the first to select.
You all have reasons for picking certain ships and not picking others, but I will say again, there's not a bad ship up there.
He wrapped up his speech by reminding the mids to celebrate. And then it was time for the main event. First in his class and first to select was Midshipman Paul Angelo, one of two Naval Academy students who made the USA Today's All-USA College Academic First Team. He's also a Rhodes Scholar. Before heading to San Diego to report aboard USS Kidd, he'll study at Oxford. Following Midshipman Angelo, in order of class ranking, young men and women walked up to the board and made a life-changing decision. After making their selection, the mids paused to shake hands with surface warfare community leaders, such as Vice Admiral Rempt and Rear Admirals Nowakowski and Busby, who wished the young men and women good luck. We caught up with Midshipman Angelo and asked him what he was looking forward to the most.
So many great opportunities to get involved in international relations, great opportunities for leadership. It just offers everything that you could want from a military career.
And why surface warfare?
It's a great choice. I mean, you get to do a little bit of everything. You get the most hands-on leadership interaction.
I think it's a great leadership opportunity to be a surface warfare officer.
Because I actually wanted to get into the fleet, into leadership opportunities sooner.
Get out there, lead right away.
It's exciting. It's travel and leadership.
I think it's a great community.
I like the community. You know, everybody works together on a ship.
I really wanted that opportunity to challenge myself.
I'm really excited to travel the world and, be on board a ship, command at sea.
That's what the Navy's all about.
It's the real Navy.
It's the real Navy.
I just want to be a SWO.
No other decision there. It's pretty easy. I mean, chance to lead right away. I think it's the best choice you got in the Navy.
After securing their billet with their detailer, the mids received their SWONET packet and SNA membership.
They then went on to meet other leaders in the community, such as Captains Curta and Christensen. The captains were among 4 members of the USNA's Class of '81. They paused for a moment to show some school spirit. As the night wore on, the mids were hopeful their first choice would still be on the board by the time they got there. Rear Admiral Barry McCullough was on hand to offer advice. Even though the number of bills was dwindling, the mids still in line were excited about the night and their decision to go surface Navy.
I mean, there's really no bad jobs.
So why did you go surface warfare?
It's a good community, a lot of leadership opportunities, and so I'm glad I got it because SWO is definitely where it's at.
What are you going to pick up on the board?
I want a frigate because they're fast movers, and I hope I can do VBSS. But if not, I'm pretty happy with pretty much whatever I get, as long as I can still do surface warfare.
It was a night the mids won't soon forget, and Admiral Etnier encouraged them to enjoy the moment.
I want you to know that I value this night because to me, you are the future.
After congratulating the last midshipman, Admiral Etnier took a few moments to speak with SWONET and to offer the mids some advice.
Admiral, this is an exciting night and a big step forward in mid's career. As head of the Surface Force, how does this make you feel?
Well, it certainly makes me feel young. It makes me feel excited. It makes me feel very confident about the future of the surface Navy. As I look out across the room here tonight and watch the mids make their ship selection, I know that we're going to have the fleet in good hands when they get into the positions in the fleet that they're going to aspire to. So I'm very, very, very happy, very proud of all of them, and I'm very proud of the surface Navy in general.
Keeping in mind the Navy's ongoing transformation, and even though they've made their first selection tonight, what criteria should mids keep in mind and consider as they select, say, their next billet? Should it be things like home ports, platform, qualifications, or what?
I think it's very important during these first two tours that they develop their professional qualifications but have fun at the same time. As I said tonight, there's no bad ship up there. There was no bad choice to be made anywhere. There is a place on every ship for a surface warfare officer to learn his professional mariner skills, learn how to fight his ship, and I believe that they ought to focus on that and balance that with, hey, I'd love to be in San Diego, I'd love to be in Sasebo or Norfolk, Virginia, or Mayport, Florida, and in all of those places there are great opportunities to develop your warfare skills.
If any of these mids asked you for advice before setting foot on his or her first ship, what would you tell them?
That the future is theirs to grab. The initiative that they will demonstrate on their first ship and their first assignments will help set their course, so when they get aboard, devote the energy and the enthusiasm and the dedication to qualifying and to making them self-knowledgeable surface warfare officers.